Now that we've discussed the basics behind fingerspelling, let's get to fingerspelling. For the letter A, starting from an open hand, you will leave your thumb up and fold your fingers down so that they are resting against your palm. Be sure that your fingers are not curled in. Your thumb should be against your index finger, the letter A. For the letter B, starting with an open hand, rest your forefingers gently against each other. They do not need to be held tightly or firmly, but should be touching so that they do not look like the number 4. Bend your thumb so that it's tucked in closer to your palm, though it does not actually need to be touching your palm, the letter B. For the letter C, starting with an open hand, rotate your thumb down and curve your fingers so that they make a large backward C from your perspective, the letter C. For the letter D, starting from an open hand, hold down your middle, ring, and pinky fingers. Then wrap your thumb across your middle finger. Another way to think about this is to make a simple dog shadow puppet with your pointer finger and your pinky as the dog's ears, and your thumb resting down on your middle finger. Then lay down your pinky against your ring finger, the letter D. For the letter E, starting from an open hand, bend your thumb so that it is tucked in closer to your palm, though it does not actually need to touch your palm. Fold your fingers down so that your fingertips rest on top of your thumb. Be sure that they do not cover your thumb. I also want to teach you a second variation of the letter E. Some people do not touch their fingers to their thumb, but rather just bend their fingers and their thumb in toward their palm. I tend to sign my E with this second variation, where my fingers do not touch my thumb, but it seems to be personal preference. However, you need to be able to recognize both ways, as you will see both variations used. The letter E. For the letter F, starting from an open hand, separate your fingers and then touch your index finger to your thumb. The F hand shape somewhat resembles a paper fan, so if you're like most people, remember that the D looks similar to how you would do a dog shadow puppet, and the F looks similar to a fan. The letter F.